today's video we're gonna go through some easy stretching exercises to tackle cervical pain. Many of us are suffering from it these days because we're all working from home. We don't have the setup we need in our places, so often we're looking down, we're working in small screens, we're all stiff, our chin is not aligned with our back, and we end up with our shoulders close to our ears, our muscles all compressed, and this is a cause of cervical pain. Of course, cervical pain can be caused by many other things, many other reasons. What we try to do here is soften the muscles and create space in the muscles to avoid the compression of any nerves. For instance, me, I woke up this morning with cervical tension, and I can feel it until my little finger. Why? Because the muscle is so stiff and so tense, it's compressing the nerve. And I can feel the pain running down my arm, the elbow is in a lot of pain, and I can feel it until here. So we're gonna try and floss the nerve and work the muscles in this area. Try and create space in the shoulder blades to alleviate a little bit this stiffness and this pain with very, very slow movement and slow stretch. So it's very easy exercise, you can do at any moment. Try to be consistent with it. If you suffer from this stiffness these days, try and do that regularly, every day. It takes only 10-15 minutes, but it can really, really help improving your posture and also the overall situation in the area. But to start with, let's connect as usual with the breath, because first of all we have to calm the body and go in a state of, peace. And we can close the eyes and try and relax. We have to relax the tensions in our body first of all. So close the eyes and take a few long inhales and long exhales. Inhale and exhale. And again, inhale and exhale. One last time. Exhale. Slowly open the eyes. We keep the abdomen always a little bit engaged. Also, I'm sitting on a pillow. You can sit on a block, on a pillow, as we're going to do some exercising sitting down. It's easier, it will help us to keep our spine straight, and we want to keep our spine straight. So first of all, we're going to move the neck. You can leave your hands on your shoulders. You can also leave your hands hanging on the side or in front, as you prefer. So very slowly, we're going to start by moving the neck to the right. Always breathing. We don't want to force the movement. It depends on how much pain you are, how stiff is the muscle. And back. And the other side. And back slowly, one more time. Turn the neck. You want to warm up the area with slow movements. And back. And again. And back. We put the hands behind the head and slowly chin to the chest. Again, slow movement. We don't want to force anything. we want to stretch this area and create space between the muscles fiber. And back. And little bit up, not too much. We don't want to compress the cervical area. And back. One more time. And down. And up. And back. And up. We're gonna stretch the right hand out, flex the hand. We're gonna do some stretching for the nerve flossing. We turn the neck on the opposite direction. Really flex the hand. You're gonna feel pinching exactly the nerve that may be hurt, or at least hurts me, so I can definitely feel it. Close your eyes and breathe. We need to release the nerve. If your muscle is shaking, it is normal. Mine is shaking a lot. One more breath. And release. And we want to turn the wrist a little bit. Shake. Ow. And change. Flex the hand. Always stay in line. And turn the neck on the opposite direction. Feel the nerve pinching. One more breath. And release. Turn the wrist. Shake the arm and the shoulder. And down. On the next inhale, chin to the chest. Stay down. We're going to turn the leg like inclined to the right. Going to feel the stretching here on the side. And back. And change. And back. And up. Release. Inhale, stretch the hands up. Exhale, bend, open the chest. Again, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. One more time. Exhale, down. Now we're going to lower both hands behind, and we're going to first interlace the fingers and open the shoulders and open the chest. Then we're going to grab the left wrist with the right hand and bring it to the right side. So here on the side, square the shoulders, so feel a little bit the stretching, and we can lower the neck on the right side. Not too much, again, we don't want to compress. Just feel the stretching. Maybe after a bit it becomes easier, so you can lower your neck a little bit more. And back. We go back to the center. You can either keep the wrist in your hand or interlace the fingers. Open a little bit on this side too, and change the side. Bring the hand on the other side and lower. You feel here on this side where it hurts. Normally one side hurts more than another. For me it's the right side. I can definitely feel the stretch on the area. One more breath. And release the shoulders. We're We're gonna take some circles, inhale up and down, up and down, big movement, and down, and reverse, behind and back, behind and in front, one more time, behind and in front. We're gonna stretch the right arm. We don't want to grab the elbow, we gently pull. Here we want to create the space in the and between the shoulder blades. So this exercise is very nice to stretch the shoulder blades. Your hand is open. Feel the stretch. And change. Open the palm and stretch here the shoulder. The whole area is affected from the muscle tension. Your shoulder blades, your shoulder, the whole neck, the cervical vertebrae, the whole area. So really need to go around and work all these little parts. And it's very common with working from home, not having the right desk, not having the right chair. Is very, very, very common. And release. We're gonna again open the shoulder blades. So on the next inhale, right arm down and cross in an eagle position. So here the shoulders are open and you can definitely feel the opening in your shoulder blades. Seen from the side, here. So first open your shoulders up and let's just breathe in here. The chin is just parallel to the floor, you're looking in front of you. On the next inhale, lift your shoulders and open your shoulder blades a little bit more, navel in and contract. You bring the elbow to the navel, to the belly. And stay here. Feel now more than ever the opening between your shoulder blades. And back and release. Find your space and change the crossing. So now change the other way around. And we do the same thing. Inhale, lift and stay here for a few breaths. Navel in and down. Elbow to the navel, to the belly. Inhale up and release. Release the shoulder, shake the neck and release the jaw. This is also can be quite tense with tension in the area. So release the jaw, release the neck, shake the neck. Take a few slow circles on one side and on the other. We can remove the pillow or the block and just go on your knees. We're gonna open the shoulders, inhale, interlace your fingers, open your chest, exhale, bend forward. You can place the crown of the head on the ground. Just slightly, we don't want to compress the area. And release. Release down, stretch your arms, open your knees and stretch in a child's pose. You can turn the palms up to have an extra stretch to your shoulders. and slowly come up. I'm going to give you another option for the child's pose. It's very nice to release tension in the upper back. So not necessarily only the cervical area, but anytime you have stiffness in this area, you would need 2 blocks or 2 thick books or anything, you know, that can lift you a little bit up. You can put the blocks down as wide as your shoulders, and you take a child's pose, but you place the elbows on the block. You slide the head in and pull the hands in prayer position between your shoulder blades. And close your eyes and breathe. One more breath. And slowly release, lift your neck and come up. For another exercise, I'm going to give you 2 options. So one option is with the wall. You can use the wall, or we're going to use the floor. You can choose. This is more to open the shoulders, which by the way can be also quite stiff, because as you're sitting on the computer, if the computer is down, we are like this. So now we're gonna open the shoulders, and then we're gonna put the chin back in line with the spine. So first, the shoulder. One hand, one arm at a time. Hand on the wall. We go close to the wall and open here the shoulder. We don't want to push too much. We're gonna open the other one. The objective is not to, have the whole face on the wall, but to open the other shoulder and feel the opening. This can be quite painful depending on how close and stiff your shoulders are. You stay a few breaths here. 8 breaths is nice to feel the opening. And slowly you release and you change. So you turn, you place the hand on the wall, open the shoulder and try to really open the other one as well. Go as close as you can to the wall. You can stand up or you are on your knees and breathe. Stay the same amount of time with the other shoulder and release. I'm going to show you the same exercise on the mat. So it's pretty much the same. You are on your belly and you open your hands on the side. So first you lift the left leg up and you place the foot down. So here you also have a stretch. I'm going to do it on the other side so you see a bit better. You lift the leg and you place the foot down. Now, you can either stay here and the more you go on the shoulder and you put your weight on the leg which is bent, the more you feel the opening of the shoulder. You can also either just cross the other arm or interlace the 2 fingers and finding a deeper opening and really try and put the weight on the bent leg, on the foot, on the ground. So you can really feel the opening of the shoulder. You don't want to overdo it. The objective is to give a gentle stretch. Stay a few breaths. And slowly release. Hand down. And back with the belly on the floor. And you change the side. Open palms down. Lift the leg. You place the foot down. You can either stay here or maybe just cross or interlace the fingers and feel the stretch. And again, don't overdo it. If it hurts, just go a step back. And slowly come back up. Place the hand and down. And push yourself back up. So I was saying something about the chin. Why? Because when we sit at the desk or now here at home at our chair, we tend to be in this position because we stare at the screen is down, and you see here the whole spine is not aligned and my shoulders go in front. What we want to do is push the chin back. So I invite you sometimes during the day to make a sexy double chin and just do this exercise. I know you feel a bit like turkeys, but feel the difference. Try to go into a normal position you have, and you'll see that your neck is hanging in front. So here, you want to put the neck down. Make a double chin and back and back. Of course, control your chest. We don't want to push the chest out. Just this exercise a few times. Because from bringing the chin back into place, the spine also straighten, and back. I know no one likes a double chin, so you don't have to go around like this, but just be mindful of the position of your chin. Being mindful is sometimes you realize it's hanging out like this because you can't see your screen. Remember, chin back, double chin. And release. So this is just a little exercise you can do during the day. One more exercise to relieve pain from the area. Thread the needle. You go in all fours, belly in, neutral spine, don't collapse with your stomach. Inhale, lift the right arm up and down underneath the other shoulders. And you can lift the arm up and stay for 5 breaths. You can also try and hook the other leg, hip. And slowly come back. Place the hand down. Come back, open again your chest. And down. And change the other one. So find your position. Inhale up. Exhale underneath the other shoulder. Hand up to the sky. Or look for the other hip. Inhale back up, hand down to the mat. Inhale up and down. From here, we're gonna tuck the toes, push the hips up in a downward dog position, and just walk the hands back to the feet. Bend the knees, stay down, release everything, release your upper body, grab your elbows and just swing from side to side. Release the hands and come back one vertebra at a time. Just one little opening for the shoulders. Inhale, interlace the fingers, bend the knees, open the chest and slowly bend down and feel the opening of your shoulders. Now stay down, release the hands and hug yourself. Really grab the shoulder blades, hug yourself, stay hanging here. Feel the opening of your shoulder blades. Release and bend the knees, calm down. One little hugging, one last little hugging. So you can go in the yogi squat. If your heels cannot touch the ground, maybe you can place the pillow, so that you can place your heels on the pillow or heels down. Open your knees, and again, hug yourself. Hug, hug, hug. Walk, walk, walk your fingers. Inhale up, exhale down. Release the neck. And slowly release the hands down and sit on the pillow. Okay, that was a very easy combination of stretching exercises. I hope you feel a bit better. Don't forget, if you have a tennis ball at home, this is also quite useful to relieve tension in the muscles. So careful, don't push too much, but you can go on the wall and just move the ball according to where your tension is. And it can be very helpful to release the muscle pain and just to release a bit the stiffness of the muscle fiber. So just to finish off this little stretching, which you can do anytime. You can keep the video and just do it anytime you need. Let's create some heat with the hands together. Rub your hands together. Close your eyes. And place your hands on your eyes. Feel the heat coming into your face, and you can spread the heat and the energy into your body. I hope this was helpful to you all. Be mindful of your posture in this time of psychological stress, physical stress, working at home, stiffness. Just take some break and do some stretching during the day. And if you feel some pain, maybe don't do heavy exercise at home, but first some stretching to relieve some pain. Stay healthy and see you next time. Thank you. Namaste.